What's up, guys? Welcome to the Set and Forget podcast, where we're going to be talking about traders, entrepreneurs, business developers, anybody that has that money-hungry mindset. So me coming out with a podcast, honestly, is something huge for me because I've been thinking about for about, I want to say 4 to 5 weeks, and anything that I do, I'm going to hit it 100% all the way. So I've been kind of preparing myself for this moment so I can have the full commitment to drop one video every single Friday. So for those of you guys that are not subscribed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because every single Friday we're going to be dropping straight fire knowledge that I personally wish I had when I started trading. I remember podcasts was something that really did affect me on a personal level when I started trading, because a lot of traders would give the problem, they would explain how they went through it, but they never went into detail how they got out of it. In my podcast, I'm gonna make sure that I explain to you guys what my issue was, how I managed to go through it, and then how I achieved it, learned from it, and then went on, and then it not happening to me again because I learned from it. A lot of traders keep on making the same mistake time and time again, and they think by just keep making the same mistake, eventually it'll be done. No, if you keep making the same mistake and you don't learn from it, you're just gonna continue. It's almost like running on a treadmill. You're gonna be in the same exact spot. So make sure to subscribe, because every single Friday we're gonna have a trader in here, an entrepreneur. We're just gonna go in and just talk it out. Talk it out. Who you are, how'd you do it, how are you currently do it, and then what's next. And then you guys can see that anything is possible, right? I'm gonna be telling you guys my journey, the best things that helped me during my journey, what I'm currently going in my journey, and what I expect to come in the next upcoming years for what I have set, and how I'm gonna help everybody that I could help within my reach. So this is not gonna be scripted, this is gonna be natural. And I got this kind of idea from the Nug Boys. I don't know if you guys know the Full Send and the Nug Boys, but they have a Full Send podcast, and that Full Send podcast is as raw as it gets. It's just raw talk. So you notice how everything is natural. So I want to sit the trader down. I'm not going to give him a script. We're not going to talk before anything. Just sit down, let's talk it out. And whatever comes out of the person's, mind is genuine and it's honest. It's the truth. It's what one person goes through. Because if you kind of script things out, you write things down, you ask them a scripted question, it's not natural. You don't really get the true answer because they have to think about it, and it's not from inside. And podcast has honestly been something that has helped me, I want to say, in the past year when it comes to mindset, because I've run into some new struggles every single year, every single time I level up to the next level and I enter this next zone where I'm entering new businesses and new business ideas. These different type of problems come your way where you're like, bro, I would have never thought that would have happened. So kind of entering these different conversations with different peoples, it'll help not only me but you guys. When you guys enter this new level up in this new space, you guys will realize that these problems are part of the process. It's just how you address it and then how you overcome them when you continue going through your journey. So I'm excited. I have some special guests in mind, and then if you guys have some special guests you guys wanted me to have a raw conversation, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, however long you guys make sure to drop a comment. Who should I throw on the podcast? I have some guys in line. I already have some people locked in that they're coming in sometime this week or next week, and then the weeks that I don't have a special guest is just going to be me educating you guys, 100% educational, throwing it out here on YouTube, because I just want to give back as much as I could, right? There's just so much knowledge to trading. Trading, people really give it the wrong conception. They think that it's just something very simple. Yes, I make it seem simple on Instagram, or the other traders make it seem simple on Instagram because we, explain it very fast. But realistically, you have to be in sync with the market. If you're not on the charts every day, all day, for I want to say 6 months at the beginning of your journey, you're not going to be in sync. You're not going to really understand how the sessions work, how the daily candlesticks close, what is going to happen the next daily candlestick, weekly candlestick. So this is something that a lot of traders tend to struggle at the beginning of their journey. So this is why basically I tell them you need to have that chart time. But this is something that I'm going to cover on those videos where I don't have the special guest on. The special guest, I wanted to be just direct knowledge. I'm excited. I really have no idea what to expect. So, we're going to experience this together. And like I said, it's just going to be raw as it is, the real 100%. So to end it off, this has been my 4th week in a row where I've been making 25K every single week. And I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of an insight really fast, kind of my mindset when it comes to now trading the 5th week, right? So obviously I've made 100K in about the last 3-4 weeks, which is good. I've made 100K before, it's not a big deal, but it's just more of kind of the pressure, right? So everybody's like, holy shit, bro, now you're on a winning streak, the signal chat is popping. And what I tell everybody is just all right, that's cool, thanks, but now I'm just oh shit, I'm actually on fire right now. So I don't know if to up my leverage, to up my risk, or to start going down, because now I might enter a losing streak. So kind of where I'm at right now with this mindset of obviously this, this 4-week winning streak, I'm just gonna now, every single trade I take from this point on, obviously in the next upcoming weeks, I'm going to ask myself, is this trade that I take worth risking my 100K profits? It's that simple. is this trade that I'm about to take worth risking my 6 figures? If it's not worth it, I simply don't take it. And what that's going to do is that's literally going to avoid not only like, I don't want to say like the bullshit trades, but it's going to avoid the need to trade. I don't have to trade. I literally don't have to trade for the next 6 months. My expenses are covered for the next 6 months. Ask yourself that. Let's say you were to just cash out a check of $100,000. What would you do? Would you go onto the markets and try to flip it to $1 million? Or would you just say, all right, sit back and relax, and then you put yourself in a position where the markets have to come to you? They literally have to come to you. Like, if the market doesn't give me a trade with like 10 confluences, I'm not going to take it because it's just not worth my money. I don't need to trade. Live to trade, I trade to live, right? So basically now I'm in the position where I can basically kind of step back a little bit and only take trades that are worth the risk. That's why it's 2 people calling signals in my channel. It's me calling the swings, and then I have a scalper. And I literally told him, look, bro, like, I'm gonna focus on 2 fire trades a week. You focus on 2 fire trades a week. That's it. Literally, that's 4 fire trades a week. Let's say each trade hits a minimum of a 1 to 2 risk to reward. You're looking at literally what, 2 times, you're looking at 8% for the week, which is honestly ridiculous. That's obviously if every single trade hits. But what that does is that minimizes the amount of trade. So now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna focus on maybe 1 trade, maybe 2 trades a week, because I don't have to trade, right? But obviously I'm gonna still be active in the markets. Like, I'm at a point right now where like I can't get off the charts. You get me? Like, it's just my daily routine. Every single morning I wake up, brush my teeth, and what do? I just walk into my office and I get on the charts. What else am I gonna do? Like, I'm so in sync that I don't feel good if I'm not in the charts. I feel like something is missing. You get me? Like, lately I haven't really been hitting the gym because I've been focused on, you know, all these other businesses, the 30-day boot camp that I kind of working on now. So like, I'm so in sync with the markets and what is going on that it's like I don't feel right if I'm not here. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that doesn't mean that I have to be trading. Just because I'm watching the market doesn't mean I'm trading. That means I'm just watching. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the right trade to come. So that's gonna be something very interesting for the next 4 weeks to come. I'm gonna see how long I can continue this winning streak. I think I could. I for sure obviously keep it up, but I want to see my longest winning streak. I think it's been 2 months, right? When I mean winning streak, I mean like winning weeks. I don't base it off winning trades, right? Because winning trades, like that just varies, right? If you have a positive risk reward at the end of the week, I consider that a winning streak. So my longest was, I think, 8 or 9 weeks where every single week I ended in profit. Whether it was 2-3% in profit, I still made money that week. I could have lost 3 trades, but then on a Thursday or Friday, I had a trade that hit a 1 to 4, 1 to 5 risk to reward. I just made back all my losses plus profit, right? So I'm excited. So that's kind of where I am with my current situation at this time. Next week, come Friday, I'll update you on the situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is just the intro video. Come next Friday, there's going to be a special guest on here. I already have somebody in mind, somebody that honestly motivated me to do this, right? And he's somebody very smart, somebody very, very, very smart. So make sure to subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next video on Friday. Make sure to let me know who do you guys want to see, right? Like, I'm going to have I'm going to have 2 cameras. It's going to be 1 camera on him, another camera on me over there. It's going to be, you know, edited throughout the whole entire video. So let me know who you guys want to see in the video, and then we'll just chop it up, and then I'll see you guys there. So see you guys next Friday on the Set and Forget podcast episode 2.